This is an update on the B3 Passat PD150 conversion monster. We're going to find out if I really have blown the clutch, or maybe I haven't. Right, as you guys know, the clutch went on the B3 Passat. Took it out. When I was pulling away, I was getting like a clunk, almost like a clunk feeling on the clutch pedal. Then when I was taking it out on the long trips, down the straights, dual carriageways and that, I was flooring it in fourth and fifth. It was revving, but nothing was happening. It was just cruising along. So I thought to myself, oh shit, I've blown the clutch up. Turns out, after a bit of research and having a bit more of a look at the car, and I took it out. Basically, I took it out for a drive the other day, and the clutch seemed better. It seemed fine. So I'm thinking, what's that all about? And what I'm starting to think is, I think I gave it too much beans and I glazed the clutch. Yes. So what I'm thinking is, when I was putting away, the clutch was slipping and then biting again because it was glazed, and that's what that clunk was. And obviously, when I'm top speed and that, when I'm flooring it, because it's glazed, it's just slipping. So I think what I need to do is I need to deglaze the clutch, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that in this video, along with some other updates on some stuff that I just want to get done on the Passat at the minute anyway. Because if the clutch isn't glazed, that means the car's fine. That means I've got my baby back. That means we can get some fun in it. So it's been sat on the drive for over a month now, thinking it's got a buggered clutch, but it hasn't. There's nothing wrong with it. I think. So I'm going to try and deglaze the clutch, and I'm also going to adjust the timing. Oh, my arm's aching. I'm also going to, I've always had this niggling feeling in my head that when I've done the timing, when I've done the cam belt on it, that the tools I had, it locked the cam in place, but the bit at the bottom, the little weird toothy thing that locks the crank in place, it was never right, and I had to make a choice to. It never went in. The teeth never lined up, so I had to pull the crank one way or the other. And I've always had this niggling feeling that I went the wrong way, and it might be a little tooth or a little piece out of timing. So today I just want to check the timing as well on that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Just an update video, really. And did I ruin the clutch, or is it just glazed? So let's have a look.
One pair of pants later.
Right. Apparently, to deglaze a clutch, what you need to do: start the car, leave the handbrake on, put it in high gears like 4th or 5th, and try and pull away and just let it. You're trying to burn the clutch to try and wear the clutch back into. Basically, you're trying to bed the clutch back in by getting rid of the glaze. So let's try that. Let it warm up a little bit.
A few moments later.
That's enough. Right, handbrake left on. Put it in 4th. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's try 5th. Get the revs up. And release the clutch. I don't know if this is working or not, but we'll find out. Alright, let's take it for a drive. Let's take it for a drive and see what happens. It's a bit hard to test out the power because it's wet, and I'll just sit spinning. Got no fuel at all. We could run out of petrol, we could run out of diesel here. Give it some beans. Ready? Problem is, on this road I can't get it into 4/4/5, and that's when it was slipping before. but it feels alright. I'm gonna turn around and this roundabout and have another go because there's a car in front of me. I need to get in fourth and fifth. Judder in fourth, little judder in fourth. Right, don't know if that was the engine or the clutch though. I don't see what would be the engine. Let's try again. Let's go straight for fourth. No, third. Fourth. It's a glazed clutch. I think just driving it normally around should get it back to the way it was. I think we're alright. I would take it for a proper run down a proper fast road, but I'm about to run out of fuel, so I need to get it home. I think the clutch is fine. I just think it needs... Yes, I am going to have to put an uprated clutch in it. I am, because this clutch isn't handling the power. But to drive around, we're alright. Sounds fucking good, doesn't it? Ooh. I don't know if you can hear all them noises. A turbo spooling and whooshing and right. So yes, clutch seems alright. If I can just needs a bit of driving. Right, third, get in fourth. I think it just needs a bit of deglazing on the clutch. Yeah.
A few moments later.
Right, I don't know when my camera stopped recording them, but it did. New GoPro. If you're wondering why the quality is different, I'm not sure if the quality is better or worse than when I use my phone in my other videos. So let me know in the comments if you think this quality is better or worse. If it's worse, I'll go back to use my phone. But there you go, deglazing the clutch. It seems a lot better than it was. So, and I literally just did it for a few seconds on the drive. That was just a quick test, but it seems better than it was. So we can deglaze the clutch. This car will be fine. I do want to get a new clutch, you know, an upgraded clutch for it, a stage 3 clutch for it to handle the power. But for now, you know what? It's not broke, and that's the important thing. Right, I've still got this to do. No stereo because I stole it for the Mark III when this was broken. I've got one of these, this whole panel, because this doesn't do anything. This is broken. I've got no heat in here because of that. There's a cable thing that's broke beyond there. I've got a new one of these. It's going to be a ball ache to do, but that's a video coming up from the Passat. But for now, it's just a little... I'll probably be doing more videos over Christmas, to be fair, when I got the time off. But for now, just today, I wanted to have a look at the timing. Have you ever noticed that only 20% of the people watching my content have actually subscribed to my channel? It's totally free. There's no costs involved in subscribing, just in case people think there is, and it will help the channel grow. So if you haven't already subscribed, please just click on the button subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I put a new video up, and it's free. Okay, first things first, to check the timing on this, I need to take this boost pipe off, take that boost pipe off, and then we can get the cover off. So let's get to that. Okay, I don't actually need to take this pipe off here to see, I don't think. The problem is, apparently there's a timing mark on, because I couldn't find a timing mark when I did the cam belt, but apparently there's one down there on this cover somewhere, but I can't see that. Apparently there's one on the wheel and on the metal cover, but I cannot see a timing mark anywhere down there. So, not sure if this is right there. But I'll just have to have an inspect. See, I don't seem to have a timing mark. That's what's bothering me. Like when I did the cam belt, there was no timing mark, and apart from a little notch on the crank pulley, but it didn't line up with any of the tools I had. This mark didn't, so I had to try and go by eye, kind of, and then using the top pulley, and then hoped it did it. And then when I started the engine, it was a bit thumpy, so then I moved the adjustable sprocket on the top here and got the engine sounding perfect. So, but I don't know if it's exactly perfectly. I mean, it's fast, it's fine, it drives fine, but I don't know if it could be. We're talking, it could be a tiny amount out of timing, but I don't know because I can't find a bloody timing mark. And what I was told was that on these PD150 engines, that you've got to put the auxiliary pulley back on. That's got a notch on it, and then there's a notch on the cam cover. There's not on this one. There's not. I can't bloody see one, which is really annoying. So how the hell are you supposed to time it when you haven't got the bloody marks? So annoying. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do timing wise today. Let's have a look. There just isn't a bloody mark. There really isn't. There really isn't a mark on here. There really isn't. I can't find it anyway. So, alright. So annoying. Right, let's get this cam cover off a minute and have a look under here, just for a second. This is what it looks like, the cam cover off. But down here, see there's a bottom pulley there, right down there. That bottom pulley is meant to have a notch on it, but this cover here is meant to have some kind of mark on it. It doesn't. Cannot see anything down there with a mark on it. Got a torch light shining on it, nothing. Can't see a thing. So how the hell do you know? I'm gonna have to leave it for now because, to be fair, it's windy, it's rainy, it's horrible out here. Do this another day. Didn't go to plan, did it? No timing marks, but obviously, you know, it's quick, it drives, so the timing can't be that far out. And the clutch is not broken, people. So yeah, anyway, obviously me, ADHD, when it did slip that first time, I instantly jumped straight to the cataclysmic conclusion within a minute that the clutch is broken and all the world is coming to an end and it's all disastrous and everything's bad and everyone hates me and I'm gonna die. But it was just a glazed clutch. So yeah, 0 to 1,000 in a few minutes, me sometimes. But anyway, that is that. Today we are off to won't be videoing it, this is nothing to do with the channel, I'm just chatting now. We're off to make an old man's day. Catherine's mum, I don't know if you're aware, she actually passed away a couple of weeks ago. That's what was going on at the time. Didn't realise it was going to happen, but it happened. Wasn't a nice week. But we've now got to the council, the lovely council have given us till 2nd of January to get all of her stuff out of her bungalow. Cheers council for doing that over Christmas. So now, but that luckily in the communal area she lives in, there's an old boy that's just moved in and apparently he's got nothing. He's got a bed and a fridge freezer. So we're going to go over there and surprise him and say, look, we've got all this furniture, we've got an entire house of furniture, TV, sofa, the lot that we need out, and we're going to make his Christmas by fitting out his house. So that's not something I'm going to film because I'm not that type of channel, but that is what we're doing today. It's Christmas and I'm actually really looking forward to surprising this bloke. So yeah, sometimes you just got to pass it on, haven't you? Anyway people, cheers for watching this video that nothing really happened in, but see you in the next one.